Hi Leo, happy birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who've liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, it's one of what we have in front of us, why they call it a bridge and a gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some more cards as well for some additional insight. After the bridge and a gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Two of Coins. So this is a Capricorn energy here, and to me this says primarily that you might have felt the hot and cold energy with this person. If we look at the 2 coins there, we see, well, get this to focus, there we go. We see the one heart is red, and then the other one almost has icy type of color to it. So it could just be saying that at times you might have felt yourself really drawn to them, right? Maybe wanting to build something more serious, and then at other times you might have felt like maybe it wasn't necessarily worthwhile. And for some of you, this could have been someone that you might have even met through the workplace, or maybe work was pulling your energy away from the connection. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Queen of Swords. So yeah, to me this says that mostly it just seems like this person might have had a lot going on in their minds at the time. Maybe they had a lot of responsibilities, so that's why they couldn't necessarily give a lot of energy to the connection in the past. If we look at the artwork here, we see 9 swords above her head, so it almost makes you think of the 9 of Swords energy, which usually points to anxiety and losing sleep, right? And then we see 1 sword at her feet pointing toward the cards on your side. So to me this says that, yeah, they probably did want to be more open with the communication with you, but again, like I said, it looks like in the past they just had a lot of stuff going on, right? If we look at the facial expression there, it doesn't necessarily look all that happy, so might not just had much energy to give to the connection in the past. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the 10 of Coins. So this is Virgo energy here, and to me, if you look at this, right, we see very fertile landscape. So to me it says that for the majority of you, you're feeling like, okay, there's an openness that you have toward the connection, but maybe at this time you're not necessarily stressing it either, right? So again, like I said, maybe you're just giving more energy to your careers at this time and keeping the door open for this connection to become something more serious, but at the same time not putting a lot of stress or weight toward whether it happens or not. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, if nothing else, this says that maybe now the energy might be clearing up a little bit for them at this time. So now maybe they are able to at least entertain the idea of this turning into a more stable connection. So whatever it was that they were going through in the past, maybe that's clearing up for them now. And, you know, they might not be as far ahead as you are, but at the same time, it looks like they will be more open to this turning into something more. Alright, future energy on your side, we have the King of Coins. So this is actually Taurus energy here, which does represent House of Career. So yeah, like I said, for some of you, I feel like you're going to be just dedicating more energy to your careers, right? And maybe in the process of doing so, you're going to experience more success there as well. And again, like I said, I feel like that's going to put you in a position where you're not necessarily as stressed about whether or not this connection gets off the ground. So I feel like there's, again, like I said, that openness to it, but not necessarily viewing it as an end-all, be-all situation. Alright, and future energy on their side, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, like I said, maybe this just makes it seem like whatever they were going through in the past might have been the main thing that was pulling the energy away from the connection on their side. And now, as we see that clearing up, like I said, it seems like in the present they might at least be more open to the idea of, yeah, maybe this could become something more significant. And now in the future, we see even more of an openness to the more emotional side of things too when it comes to the connection. Alright, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Cups. So yeah, to me this is that was the main issue for a lot of you, right? So if we look at her environment, it looks like it's a pretty nice environment, right? But we do see a level of disappointment there. So maybe this is just saying that that was what you felt was lacking, right? So like I said, maybe your career was going well, but you might have felt like there was maybe a little bit more of an emotional presence that you wanted from this person that you didn't feel like you were getting. And like I said, if that's the case, it looks like they're shifting out of energy, but that could have been what caused the issues to begin with. All right, and then the bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Seven of Swords. So a lot of times when we see Seven of Swords, we think of deception. And here, when I look at the artwork, seeing her sitting alone and all the swords at the table there, to me, this says that maybe this is just something that they came to the realization around, right? Which, like I said, maybe through their energy in the past, they might have been pushing others away, you know. So I feel like for a lot of them, it might have just been more of a subconscious thing where, again, something seemed to be weighing them down on the more mental side of things. And maybe once they snap out of that, they come to the realization that, okay, yeah, I've been pushing everyone else away. And then looks like beneath that, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, it could just be one of those things where they were going through a bit of a rough stretch. And now, as they're coming out of that, you'll be able to see more positive progress in the connection. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck here. I'm just going to pull a single card from this deck. Alright, so nothing's coming up, so what I'll do is just put the deck down, give me a few seconds to tune in, we'll just pull a card. Okay, and we'll take this card, get this out of the way, and now we'll also pull a single card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation, just going to shuffle this a bit, we'll read the messages from each of the cards and then wrap the reading up with that. Alright, so I'll put this deck down, and again, like I said, just give me a few seconds to tune in, we'll pull a card and read the messages. Okay, we'll take this card. Now let me get this deck out of the way. Okay, so first from the Messages of Love, we have Rejection. It says this rejection is actually divine protection. So yeah, this is one of those things where, like I said, in the past, you might have just felt like this person wasn't necessarily giving you the energy that you would have liked from the connection, right? And like I said, it seems, I mean, if we look at the artwork once again, right, all those swords above her head, looks like they clearly had a lot going on, right? And for the majority of you, it might not have even necessarily had anything to do with you. It's like I said, that one sword at their feet is pointing in your direction. So to me, that says that, yeah, it was the desire to have the communication with you, but they could have just had so many other things going on that the timing just wasn't right. All right, and then from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Soulmates. All right, there's the artwork, and the number is 41. So we'll see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says, consider love in the deepest sense, love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open, so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. So yeah, like I said, it could just be one of those things where obviously we mentioned how it seemed like they just had a lot going on and how they seem to be coming out on the other side of that, and maybe through them not giving you the energy that you necessarily felt like you wanted from the connection. Maybe it actually sparked you to give more energy to your career, which actually could have led you to more success there. And now you guys could just be meeting each other in a much better place overall. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. Once again, happy birthday, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.